Isaiah 8, verse 20, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. Right, first and foremost, we give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and who teach well. Shalom to the overlake men that scattered abroad, pushing the truth without sincerity. Right, shalom to those very few sincere sisters. Right, my brother, I'm the one coming at you with a quick lesson through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And on your day-to-day basis, you just see a lot of things and you just link things back to scriptures, man. And, it's so many signs to show you multiple cuts to these other different doctrines that's out here. And it's real simple, man. But as I was going to a restaurant, just to get something to eat, right? And as I seen this picture, and I was like, that's real heavy, because that's like pretty much what we use when we break down this heavy prophecy that a lot of head camps of different camps cannot see, or they choose not to speak on it. But this is a cow, right? And it has a pierced a tag, and pretty much it lets you know who's its owner, right? So this tag is declaring ownership, right? And when we go into this Motb, right, that small device, that chip, it's the same type of scenario, man. We're gonna have to have a device to prove ownership, and that's all it is, right? So that's why I said, hey, if they speak not according to the law, there is no light in them. Into the testimony, right? Hey, the Lord told Habakkuk, hey, right, make it plain upon tables. John the Revelator was telling you won't be able to buy to the trade unless you had this device. So it's like, hey, you gotta have something to the point where you won't be able to maneuver around unless you have that device. So with that being said, I just want to go into, the same thing of the charagma, right? But I'm gonna first start off with the book of Matthew, just to prove, just to let it be known, to stop following these camps that's not teaching the truth, right? Because we come to a time period where it's gonna be all on the table, and you are not gonna be prepared because you was never taught the proper things, This is the book of Matthew 15, verse 14, in the contemporary English version. It says, "Stay away from those Pharisees. They are like blind people leading other blind people, and all of them will fall into a ditch." And that's not what you want to do, because you have the IUIC, you have the Sakar, you have the I'm not sure they do believe in the chip, but still, if you fall in Sakar, period, you fucked, IUIC and all these other counts, man. Right, GMS, right, Great Millstone is telling you how to conduct yourselves, what to look out for, and how to prepare yourself in the spirit, But I'm mainly use IUIC because they don't teach on the C-hip. They go against it strong, But it's simple. Once you go beneath the face value of the word mark, right, it clearly shows you about ownership, and this is how you're gonna be able to move around inside this NWO that's coming, right? So from there, I'll put it. Okay, it's right there. Matter of fact, I'm just go inside there and read it. Right. So this is Revelation 13, verse 16. It said, "And he calls of all," and by now we should already know that he Esau, Edom. Right, and he's causing all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive, right, a mark in their hand or in their foreheads. And like he said, receive going to the Greek word didomi, going to what to give, to bestow a gift. We know what gift goes into, like, with the scriptures, gift destroys the heart. Thinking that, you got you a miracle chip, and it done destroys you, right? Quickly, let me just, so I can just pull it up. Did on me. Give something, to bestow a gift, to grant, to supply, right? That's what Esau's going to be doing, to reach out, to extend. And then another thing, you know, watching the video IUIC, you know, they was pretty much trying to say they gonna hog tie you down and to make you receive this C-hip. Nah, you know, because scripture talk about how they gonna make you consent to it, man. Like, pretty much Esau's gonna make you come to him for it. You know, he gonna put the pressure on you, most definitely, but he ain't gotta, more so in the beginning stages, he ain't gotta do that, man. He cut them lights off, he cut that food off. Niggas is gonna be lining up for it, man. You know, that's how simple Jake will be. But that's how simple Jake are now. You know, so how much more the word is desperate, yeah. Jake is desperate now, so how much more when Esau cut them lights and cut that food off, right? Excuse me. So let me go back to that word mark, because that's the main thing, right? So we're going to the word mark. It's going to pretty much line up with this right here, you know. So it goes into charagma, a stamp, an imprinted mark, right? Of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the anti-Messiah. You know, so same way this cow has a badge, right? Hey, this chip will be symbolic to it as well. This will be your badge, man. Let you know who you belong to, who you really believe in. You know, and we always define that word badge, you know, look up, right, a distinctive emblem worn as a mark of office, membership, achievement, licensed employee, you know. So this is proving that you're all the way crossed over to wanting to be a follower of Esau Edom, to the point you couldn't hold out on the starving. I mean, on the food. You know, you want to look back like Lot's wife, and you will have men inside the same spirit too, looking back like Lot's wife. They want to just, you know, want to return to the so-called normal, right? Return to, not just, you know, being up under that pressure no more. You know, pretty much putting down the plow. You know, so it's just an emblem. It's just a distinctive emblem worn as a mark of office, right? And it also says the mark branded upon horses, right? And it's the same thing as just having a cow. You know, if you're going through a cow field right now to know which is the male, which is the female, I mean, which it is kind of easy, you know, to tell if it's male or female. But, you know, I'm gonna just say, if you have 40 cows out there and they all mixed up, and I have me a partner and he got his cows in there too, you know, how would we tell which one was ours? You know, we would pretty much, you will mark them before they even go in there, you know. And that's how Esau's about to have it. He wants to mark you before he let people back off into society once he locked it back down. I mean, once he opened it back up from being locked down. You know, he wants you to know exactly where you at, be able to identify you, right? Going to the Strong's definition, it says a scratch or etching, right? And it's simple, man. That's why the Lord said, hey, you know, even the apostles, you know, they always talk about, you know, don't just look at it from the face card value, you know, try to look up your words as much as possible, because it's going to keep giving you more information, you know. Because to sit here and say the mark of the beast is sin, you know, believing in white women, whatever your philosophy is. I heard that before too when I was first coming in. You know, the philosophies of Esau, you know, no, he was like, whatever you believe in, and, you know, but that does not add up with a scratch or an etching, you know, a stamp, right, as a badge of servitude, right? So you already had badge already of being a licensed employee, right? So you're gonna be a licensed, let's look up servitude. You're gonna be a licensed what? You'll be a licensed slave, right? the state of being a slave or completely subject to someone more powerful, right? So pretty much taking that C-hip is already letting you know you've convinced that you're going to serve Esau Edom, man. You know, and we already know the punishment by taking this C-hip, right? So Khan, going into the, now I'm finna just put it straight towards the, C-hip, right? So going to the root word of charagma, goes into karax, and it's a pale steak, right? A palisade, right? So you already know about it's something that's going to be sharpened to a point, right? Let's go down to the strong definition, karasso, to sharpen to a point through the idea of scratching, right? And if you scratch with some long nails hard enough, you're going to pierce that skin, Or if you got a steak, the little palisade. Matter of fact, if you get like a kebab, they got to pierce the meat, pierce the kebab through the meat. You got to pierce through that you got to break the flesh, And pretty much that's just a symbolic to how this device that they're going to use, called a syringe, is going to pretty much pierce through your skin, Also, when you got steak fences, got to pierce through the earth. So that means it got to be sharpened at the bottom just so it can fulfill its, duty. And that's the, pretty much cut through, And also going back to this, right? To put that tag has to what? It has to pierce through the skin so it can actually stick, So I seen all of this. So I seen all of this. I don't know what the hell I just did. I seen all of this just by looking off this one picture, man, And I'm pretty sure other brothers, will see the same thing, because it's all through the spirit, because we teach upon this shit, man, a lot, Because this prophecy right here is at the door, man, and we breaking it down, playing upon tables. As a matter of fact, just let me grab that right quick. I should grab it in the blue letter. Nah, that's already right there. This is the book of Habakkuk 2 and 1. I'm gonna go all the way down to verse 3. I will stand upon my watch, and he will set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me. And what shall I answer when I am reproved? And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. So that main thing was making the vision plain upon tables. It's not gonna get no plainer than this, telling you that you're going to be you're gonna have a decision to make, either be destroyed by Esau and taking his C-hip, or be destroyed by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Salakia. Taking Esau's C-hip and being destroyed by Esau, through that, getting that what's it called? Is it that cancer? It's another word, that cancer. That sword, the grievous sword. Khan, Thawada, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right? Getting that grievous sword, and then also getting destroyed by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Or, go out like a true servant, go out like a true warrior, and a true saint, and not take that C up at all, right? So you got a decision to make, right? But we're making it plain upon tables, the consequences and everything, right? What's the plan on how he's trying to have it, It says that make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. So just knowing how the Lord already get down from the book of, from Exodus, he's telling you, he's a man of war. So how much more Yahushua, so you should already know not to play with the Lord, man. He's telling you, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, right? Those things should make you, all right. The Lord said, I know those precepts, and now you're telling me not to take this C-hip. Revelation 14, he gonna, pretty much become the fire and brimstones. That's strike fear in your heart, man. Excuse me. So going back to Revelation 13, the Greek definitions of karax, of the charagma, right? So you go to the root word of charagma, you get karax, and like I said, to sharpen to a point, so that's gonna be that syringe. right? And, pretty much when you go to the root word of Karach, you get grapho, and they're just talking about how it's going to be writing all of your medical, all your information, and that's it, with the reference to the form of the letters, right? You're going to have letters all over that C-Hip, man. You're going to have your medical, typed up on there, your social typed up on there, your money, whatever you need to get inside your house, access inside your house, right? That's going to be like a key fob too. So you're going to have all those codes on there, But, so like I said, starting off at the beginning of the video, if they speak not according to this word, to the law and to the testimony, it's because there's no light in them, man, right? And pretty much, and this cow looks sad, man. And that's how Jake gonna look, man, when they receive that C-Hip, man, because they didn't want to believe the true servant of the Lord, And as a matter of fact, I ended off on this, right? Because we warning you, this is gonna happen. This is the C-Hip. This is the Motb, but they go against it, right? They mock and scoff at it. It's June, right? But hey, laugh now, cry later, right? This is the book of Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this comes to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them, right? So we will see who's been telling the truth this whole time, right? So with that being said, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Krakadash, and Lord willing was edifying. Shalom.